here they come out with Windows 365 as a subscription service, and announcing another version of, well, I don't know if you call it a significant update, but their usual 2-yearly update of Windows 10, and it's quite interesting, isn't it?
Drip feeding us, Ben. Why haven't they told us this sooner?
But isn't this it's usually the Microsoft playbook of trying to please every platform at once? The Windows 10 stuff is obviously fairly straightforward. I think that was not entirely unexpected, because they were on a twice a year kind of update cycle, and it seems like they're going to still keep doing that even though Windows 11's coming out. The 365 one is the one that sort of caught my attention, because obviously there's already Office 365 or Microsoft 365, which you can access all their apps on, which then led me to think, excuse me, well, what is the purpose of this? Because really, you're only wanting to use the apps, right? That's what you would do to stream apps through a browser. So what would be the advantage of streaming the operating system through a browser? And the only, in some of the commentary that I've seen around it, it seems to be focused around, like if you're a enterprise on a budget, or a educational system provider or something like that, you could, feasibly, I guess, go out and buy a bunch of $300 laptops that don't cost much, and then you can stream the operating system just through the one app that cheap computer can run, and all of the processing power is done on the back end by Microsoft on the operating system side. So it's almost a way of getting a more expensive computer without actually forking out the big cash for it. And I think it's also telling that it's only actually available at this stage to enterprise and small business or whatever. It's not actually a consumer product yet.
Yeah, well, I'm only guessing at this, but it sounds suspiciously like a better version of a Chromebook. So I can imagine maybe Microsoft, they've already got the Surface. Maybe they'll have a Surface A or something, some other name like that. And effectively, because they've generally, I guess, got all the apps, they might be a little bit more effective than a Chromebook. But I mean, I like Chromebooks. I don't find them particularly useful for myself, but that's probably because they've only got Google apps running on them. But this is quite interesting because, really this is sort of where they said they wanted computing to go 20 years ago. So maybe they started working on this 10 years ago and they haven't been able to stop.
Actually, that's a good point. It seems like a direct shot across the bow of the Chromebook, actually, more than anything else. And this whole, Microsoft Windows everywhere kind of, and actually not just Windows everywhere, but pretty much their entire software catalog, putting it out everywhere. I think that this is just another example of them reflecting that strategy. And it seems to be working for them, given that, they've transitioned from Windows being the money generator for them to, I guess, cloud services being the money generator.
I guess so. And I mean, if you think about it, the Chromebook locks Chrome into a Chromebook. However, with this Windows 365, I guess you could have a Mac and you could be running your Windows in a browser if you don't like OS X.
I guess I can just toss my Parallels virtual machine installation out the window now, but if they don't charge me too much anyway.